Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome back to another apartment renovation. So today I am renovating one of my own apartments here in the Torres apartment building that I built shortly after Love Struck was released. There are 3 different units in this apartment building, plus a commons area on the rooftop, which I thought would be super cool. And I'm decorating, I believe it's unit 1. I mean, there's only 3 of them, so hopefully it's easy for you guys to find, and I'll have this up on the gallery as a single room. This is the second one that I've decorated that's non-CC. I've done 2 that are custom content, and I'm really enjoying building in my own apartment buildings. I definitely need to build more apartments though. I still really love the city living ones, and I love the ones that came with eco lifestyle too, and I honestly prefer building in them over ones that I build myself. And I've been trying to figure out why, because honestly, with building your own apartment buildings, it's a lot more flexible. You can change the hallways, the doors, the windows, which of course now you can do with regular apartments after the update. But I mean, they're just super flexible, and honestly, you can build them in any style. So you would think they would be better, and I've been trying to figure out why they're not. And for me, I think it's because they're not in the worlds automatically. So if you start a new save, they're not there automatically. So you do have to place them. It's a little downside, not a huge one. And now I think I realize it's because you can still see into the other apartments, even though like the furniture disappears and you can dim them and they're not as visible. They still don't have the roof covering, and they're not kind of grayed out like the other apartments. So I really hope that comes in a future update, because I think that'll really make them feel like the other apartments, and I think that's why I like them more. I don't know, maybe there's another reason, but I think out of those 2 reasons, those are the main ones. So, or those are the main 2 reasons for it. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions, but I definitely need to build more apartments so I have more to decorate, just because I really love doing interiors in The Sims 4, both with custom content and without. I just thoroughly enjoy it. Anyways, for this one, I wanted it to be colorful and fun and just an overall just like really vibrant interior. And so that's why I started off decorating the kitchen this way with the colorful tile. We got really nice tile that came with the expansion pack, and of course that probably would have fit the style a little bit better, especially the individual backsplash pieces. But I really like this one that came with, I guess it's not the bistro one. We got 2 kits like right at the same time. Courtyard? No, it's not the courtyard one. Anyways, it's one of the recent kits, and we got some really nice tile that came with it. And so I just thought it looked really pretty in here. I loved the blue, and the counters and cabinets actually came with for rent, and I thought they looked nice in here as well. And as I was building it, I was just trying to think of the Sims that I imagined living here, because I didn't really have a plan at the beginning. I wanted it to be a family, but I didn't want it to be like a standard family with like a mom and a dad and kids. I wanted it to be a little bit different, and as I was decorating it, I really felt like this was like a big sister sort of apartment where she's raising her younger sister, and this used to be their family apartment, their family home, but something I think tragic happened to their parents, and thankfully the sister was able to continue living in the apartment. Maybe they're really close to the landlord, maybe the landlord felt bad for them, cut them a break, and let her like kind of get her finances in order so she could still afford the apartment, something like that. And so she lives here caring for her little sister. So I was trying to make the apartment feel like generations have lived here in a way. Like I don't think the generations have lived here, but I think their parents probably had things from their childhood, things from their parents, things that have been collected maybe from hand-me-downs from other family members, flea markets, thrift stores, just like a collected home. I didn't want it to feel overly matchy or purposefully decorated. I just wanted it to feel more homey and cozy and in that sort of way. But I also wanted to have youthful touches, since I imagined it being a younger sister, like a young adult sister living here with her child sister is what I imagined, or maybe preteen. I think child though. I definitely decorated the room to be more childish, and so I think child and a young adult or very old teenager. I mean, the teenagers in The Sims 4 honestly are like older teenagers though. They're like at a youngest they're 16. I imagine they're like 17, 18, 19, because they look so much like the young adults, and I wish we had a preteen. And I know I say this all the time, but I really do. Anyways, I haven't used this painting swatch yet, and I thought it looked really cool in here. I thought it was like a fun, more youthful style painting. And then I put a mirror over here, and I imagine this is a mirror that the parents had on the wall, but they didn't have the pictures. And then when the sister took over, she added some pictures of her and her significant other or friends or whoever. And so I thought that was kind of a youthful touch to the living room. And yeah, I just really enjoyed decorating this. I thought it was really fun just adding more colorful items and just trying to give it a lot of personality and just, yeah, giving it that homey feel that I was talking about. And I thought this painting also looked really youthful and just vibrant and matched the colors really nicely, I thought. And I also thought it looked really nice above the fireplace in here. And yeah, I don't know, I really just enjoyed this interior. So hoping you guys are going to like it too, because I don't know, I feel like it's kind of different to some of my other interiors, just a bit more colorful and mismatched, and so I enjoyed it. But here I'm adding some throw pillows. I thought it would be nice to add some throw pillows, bring in some of the turquoise colors that are in the rug in the dining room, and then on that side table over there, the tile has a little bit of a turquoise hue to it. I think it's a little bit more blue, but trying to make it feel cohesive without being matchy, which can sometimes be quite the task because sometimes it's not so easy to do, but I think I managed. Over here, I wanted to have like another thing hanging on the wall. Usually I try to balance out a space with like height levels of furniture and not have everything at the same level. I think that always looks better. And so I was trying to figure out what I was going to do next to the fireplace, because I had the painting above it, and then I had the wall hanging to the right, and then I was like, maybe I should move the chair and the plant and put like a bookcase or something taller there just to make it, you know, at different levels. But I didn't want to. I really liked the way the chair and the plant looked, so I decided to put that cabinet there, which I thought gave it the height, but also made it look a little bit interesting. So let me know if you guys agree, but I thought it actually looked pretty good. And over here I decided to put a shelf above the TV instead of more artwork. And I really liked this little picture frame because it's a little bit cracked and old looking, and it has a family in it. So I was thinking maybe that was the mom and the dad when the kids were younger. I'm not really sure if the family in the photo matches the Sims that I, you know, planned on living here. I don't know if there's 2 girls in it, but either way, I still liked the idea of having a family picture up. And then this is going to be the bathroom. It's the only bathroom in the entire build. I decided to put a shower in here instead of a shower tub combo. But if you have a toddler in this household or a dog or something, I think you could easily fit a shower in. You would just have to redo the bathroom a little bit. But as I'm building, you can see into the other apartments. And so, yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about. And maybe now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you watch one of my city living apartment renovations, you'll see that the roofs are blocked off from a distance. And if you get closer to them, the interiors are grayed out. So just an observation, and maybe that's why. Let me know if you guys have had the same thoughts, because I've been really trying to figure out why I like them better. But anyways, there I quickly decorated the entryway. I decided to put a walk-in closet in there just to add another activity. Your Sims can try on clothes, change their outfits. I wish they could like quickly put on a jacket or something. That would be super cool. But of course, you know, it is Love Struck, so they can woohoo in the closets and all that kind of stuff. So there's another one in the sister's bedroom, the older sister. So anyways, the patio, I just decided to put a barbecue grill, some planter pots, an outdoor dining table, a bicycle, and some decorative plants, and a little seating area. I thought these chairs were perfect because they felt super youthful. I definitely imagine this is something that the older sister added once she took over the house, or maybe they were in her room. Actually, probably her and her younger sister shared a room, and then she took over her parents' room. That's probably what happened. But anyways, I thought the chairs were really cute over here in this corner, and I liked this metal table with the mirrored top. I thought that looked really cute. And then I also thought these colorful chairs were super fun too. So I think the balcony turned out to be really adorable, and yeah, I don't know, I like it. But yeah, over here I'm picking out the bed for both of the sisters. I go through and try to figure out what beds I want to use. I decided to use this really cute canopy bed in the little sister's room, and it just spurred on the whole color scheme for the room. So I made it super green. And then for the older sister, I just kind of tried to make it feel cohesive to the rest of the apartment. So colorful, vibrant, and tried to pick out some colors and decorations that I thought kind of matched the overall style and everything. But in here, I went with this bed that I think came from high school years, if I'm remembering correctly, but I really loved the leaf pattern on the bedding and like the colors and everything. I thought it was really pretty, and I liked that the pillows were turquoise because it kind of brought in some of that turquoisey blue color that I had in the living room. And then I thought that painting was perfect above it. So I was very happy. I just felt like this interior actually came together pretty easily, and at first I wasn't really sure if it was going to, so I was pleasantly surprised. But I thought I would have room in here for a desk, and so I put one over here by the window, and I believe there's enough room. I'm definitely gonna have to double check this, and hopefully it works, but I wanted to have a desk space somewhere the older sister can get some work done, do some, I don't know, maybe schoolwork. Maybe she's in school, or maybe she works from home, or maybe she has a hybrid job where she can work at a location and at home. I'm not really sure, but it's always nice to have a computer in the sim. So yeah, I decided to add that in here, and the chair next to it as well as the desk came from Lovestruck, and I actually haven't used them yet in the interior. But I think for this interior that actually worked really nicely, because I haven't really been like too big of a fan of the items that came in that particular style from the expansion pack, but I think for a more youthful vibe, it kind of gave that feel. So yeah, I thought that looked pretty cool. And then over here is going to be the kids' room, so the little sister's room. I went with the green, and I figured since I was going with green, I would go with a nature theme. And so I think she's just like a super tomboy, loves the outdoors, loves getting dirty and playing with animals and bugs and plants, and she's just like overall really into nature and just being a kid and having fun and that sort of thing. And I added some cow plant stuff, which I thought was really fun too, and some arts and crafts stuff, so I think she's pretty creative. And yeah, I don't know, I think it's a really adorable room. It's quite small though, but I think I was able to fit quite a bit in here, even though it is pretty small. And I can only imagine how cramped it would have been when their parents were still here and they shared a room, which you could totally do. You could definitely make this be like a four sim apartment and have the sisters share a room and have bunk beds in here. That could totally work. But I liked having a little bit of a different household for this one. But anyways, this is pretty much it for the entire interior. I'm just going to add the final few decorations in here, and then we're on to the screenshot. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this one. And yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
Tell me about that little boy playing in the kindergarten. Life wasn't always good to him. Fighting school, he tried to win them. But then he grew up to be a man. Took a chance, a girlfriend's hand. But then she said, "You got it wrong. I'm sorry, I